You thought it was going to be a battle, and that certainly was the case today, but you came out on top.
Yeah, I think we knew it was going to be a battle coming here. It's a tough place to come and to get a point, let alone 3 points. You know, the last games we've played Burton, they've turned us over, but you know what a game, and I'm just so proud of every player, every single player, to play 70 minutes with 10 men and still not be passive and go after it in transition. I'm just so proud of all the players and everybody, and I'm so proud of all the fans, you know, pushing us to the end, and it's really good, and yeah, just really proud of everybody today.
We'll go back to the first half and the 2 yellow cards for Alex Mitchell. What did you make of the decision?
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about referees. The only thing I'll say, I've never seen 2 players go up for a header and 1 get booked for it in my time of coaching, so it's just the second one's a yellow card. We know he shouldn't have pulled, but it just set a standard in the game where lots of yellow cards then need to be put out. So for both managers, me and Mike spoke about it, it wasn't ideal. But yeah, I'm more proud of how the players dug in and got on with it, and you know, at the end there, how we just dug it out in last moments, and people with cramp, people with injuries, you know, it's just unbelievable how those lads played for the shirt today.
In that first half, you gave yourself that little bit of thinking time before making the substitution with Paulie as well.
Yeah, and you know, me, the coaching team, Chris and Shorey, we said, no, let's go 4-4-1 if you like, and then we started to think about how can we not kill ourselves and just go passive. How can we have a threat on the counter? How can we keep players on the pitch that we thought could manage the game without the ball, but then also have a threat, and then work it till half time. And then we definitely thought at half time, if we can get in 0-0, we think we could create chances to win the game on the counter and in set pieces, and we talked about that, and the players, each player followed the match plan second half to an absolute T. It was brilliant.
Yeah, Rico, you wanted him to do a certain thing today pre-match. Obviously that changed with the sending off, but what he did able to do is give you that out ball in the second half, which led to the goal.
Yeah, I just think, you know, in the end we changed it because we thought he could manage the game well over that side of the pitch, and you just saw his quality again today, how he can get on the ball at that left side, whether it's wing back, left wing. He's just superb, and he took his goal really, really well.
Yeah, and that's always important, isn't it? When you're down to 10 men, you know you're not going to get a hatful of opportunities, so it's about being clinical, and that's maybe something that had been lacking in the last couple of games.
Yeah, we talked about being good in transition, but we're good in transition, we're good on the counter attack, and we talked about that those moments will come if we defend really well but not be too passive. We talked about dealing with their switch and how they can double up on us, so how when we land on it, pick the right moment to go. And you know, Rico was our out ball, and on the other side of the pitch we had Ethan Hamilton as out balls, and we knew that if we could get those and they started to drive up the pitch, we could get up the pitch, and then hopefully our number 9 Freddie or Ben, when he came on, can they get in the box as well. So there was a massive plan towards it, and they just followed the plan really well. 3
clean sheets now on the bounce. How proud are you of that?
Oh, superb. I'm superb when you look at it. 2 draws, and today getting this result as a win. I'm just, you know, it's a good 3 games, and we just need to take it now to the next game. Fleetwood won today, you know, 3-0 against Port Vale, so it's going to be another tough game. But you know, if we can have the fans there like they were today, cheering us on and pushing us to the last minutes, and you know, don't take for granted how much the players can hear you and helping them through, because I'm looking at Jacko at the end winning headers, 9 minutes extra time, and he's on his last legs, but he was superb again at winning those headers. So yeah, just everybody, to fans, club, staff, players, just really proud.
The first win since November. You know, we see the game week in, week out, we see the improvements that's been made in the last couple of weeks, but people outside of the club might not. Does it feel like a little bit of a weight's been lifted getting that victory?
Yes and no. I think we're a good team, and I keep saying, I think sometimes I say you have to follow the process, and the experience tells me as a coach that if you follow good processes and you know when the group's stronger, and you know when I said it's okay. So we knew the win would come, and we've been competitive in all games, and we just got to kick on and keep pushing and keep trying, and if we take the same mentality we had with 10 today into every game, we'll do well this season.
And as you say, that it talked a lot about the supporters today, and at the final whistle it must be nice just to get that moment, get that victory, get that 3 points and get over the line.
Yeah, I think it was a 1,200 travelling today. That's amazing. You know, it's amazing for us as a club to have 1,200 travelling fans. You could hear them the whole time. You know, we're all pushing the game and trying to win the game, and they're there with us, and at every moment, you know, 0-0, you can still hear them singing and hoping we get big chances. And at the end there, it was a great moment for everybody that travelled and, you know, enjoyed their day, and in the rain and in the pitch, you know, they've enjoyed the moment, which is great.